Dear students, today we will see another concept of data frame object, the way how we can access the information of data frame object, Python pandas module, data frame data structure, the way how we can make use. So far which we are working with data frame object, so we have come up with different ways, different types of data, how we can pass data frame object and how we can select rows and columns, single row, multiple rows, columns and range of columns through range of rows, the way how we can make use, how we can access or extract or select from the existing database. Now another feature which you will see, the way how we can make use this data frame, that is selecting rows or columns from your data frame. Now we are going to see today's session selecting rows or columns from your data frame object, the way how you can access. So if you want to select data frame information, rows or columns, and sometimes you may not knowing label names, and the way how you can access, okay, that is what it was represented here, which we use I location, which we call it as integer location. Sometimes your data frame object does not contain row or column labels, which may not contain row or column labels, or even you may not remember them. In such cases, how you can access, okay, you can extract subset from data frame using the row and column numeric index or position. So if you may not knowing that, the way how you can access data frame information, so you may have forgotten that the labels of row label indexes as well as column label indexes. Then how I can access that information means with the help of integer index, that is what numeric index or position, so which you can make use through access that particular data of data frame object. So for that which we use the attribute of here I location. I is nothing but here integer, okay. I log means integer location. Then you can see the syntax here, the way how you can make use this integer location. I location means integer location. So how you can make use this integer location? See the syntax, then we'll proceed with that. So data frame object followed by dot, same like the location earlier which we used, instead of that which we use here integer location of start row index, start row index colon end row index comma start column index colon end column index, okay, end column index. So that is how syntax which you can make use, syntax which you can make use. Data frame object name dot I location, that is integer location of start index colon and end index comma start column index colon end column index, okay. So this is the complete syntax which you can follow to make use the integer location to access the data from data frame object. The moment when you say the start index and row index, only for row information with the help of row indexes which you want to extract or column indexes, okay, together, then which works like a slices, which we saw slicing in a series object, same way numpy, the way how we use the slicing, slice always which follows the position number and which will extract the data, which works like iLocation, which works same like slices. You can see that example along with example the way how we can make use. So we can make use of the example here, same earlier which we used. Example of different cities population, hospitals and schools details. Import pandas as PD, import pandas as PD, then take a dictionary of dictionaries. So that is what here which we specified, city. So different cities with their population, then hospitals details and schools details. Okay, so now we'll just proceed with, so if you want to make use the print that content of data frame object, as you create the data frame object, then print that information, then you will get the output. Now we will proceed according to our concept, that is what which we want to make use, iLocation, integer location. For example, if you apply data frame object name dot location of 0 colon 2 1 colon 3. So 0 start with 0 and end with 2, but 2 will not be considered here when you apply the slicing concept way. So here also in iLocation also integer location 2 will not be considered. Okay, so till that which goes same way, columns start with 0 row and which goes up to 1 row, but 2 row will not be considered. Okay, same way columns which we said start with 1 and end with 3 means which goes up to 2 only, up to 2 only. So now we just look at this particular data frame, complete data frame information which we have. When you look at column wise, column labels, population takes place 0 position, hospitals takes place 1 position, and schools takes place second position, 0 1 2. Same way when you look at the row indexes, here Delhi takes place 0 row and Mumbai first row and Calcutta second row and Chennai is third row. Now you understood that the way how it will take this particular data frame information which you want to access with the help of iLocation. So now the moment when you execute this particular statement, then you will get the output this information. So 0 and 1 rows and 1 and 2 columns details which you get as an output. Okay, so now same manner which you take it as another example, df dot iLocation of 0 2 comma 1 comma 2. Okay, now start with 0 row, end with first row, and start with first column, that is position 1 column, that is what which we come to know hospitals is the first column representation, and here 2 end means so only one which will be considered, one only. Okay, now you can see the details of hospitals which you will get here. Okay, so same way, so without specifying this directly, if you specify object name followed by that particular row details, start with 0 and end with 4, which means you will get the complete data frame information here. You can see, so without specifying the iLocation, suppose if you make use such a way that, then you will get the complete data frame information 0 colon 4, complete rows according to this example only, according to this example only, this information. Same way, so if you make use the rows and columns, if you along with iLocation, if you specify such a way that here also you will get the complete data frame object information. You can see complete object information as an output. The way how you can make use to access based on the iLocation to extract the information of data frame object. Okay, so now we'll proceed with same way. Now we come to know how we can make use this iLocation, that is what which we call it as integer location. Another type is selecting or accessing individual value. So far which we come to know the way how we can access rows or columns with the help of names, row label names and column label names, and now we have come up with, based on the index position, numeric index or position, the way how we can access the rows and columns information. Now if you want to access the individual value, then how we can access? Okay, so that for that which will be using another way, the representation how we can access the individual value, that you can see clearly with the help of at and I@. Okay, so there are two ways which you can access the individual value of your data frame object. So to select or access an individual data value from your data frame, you can use two methods. First one is, first method which you can use, either give name of row, either give name of row or numeric index in square brackets, in square brackets with, okay, in square brackets along with, so that is, see the syntax how you can make use. Data frame object name, df object name followed by dot, then column followed by column of row name or row name or row number, row number, that's what row numeric. Row number means row numeric, numeric index. Okay, so that is how you can specify first type, the way how you can access, either give name of a row or numeric index in square brackets, data frame object dot column of row name or row numeric index. Okay, then you will get such a way that output same manner. You can make use, another one is, see examples which you can make use, column, that is column label name followed by row name, that is what row label name which we applied, row numeric index, another example which you can see. So based on that which you will get as an output. Okay, so that numeric index means position which will take. Same way, second type which you will use, second type of format, so you can use at or I@. Use at or I@, attributes, attributes with data frame object, object as shown below. Okay, so that is what use of it. Then 2. So use means the syntax which you can see, data frame object followed by dot at of, which you can see, row label, row label, comma, column label, row label, comma, column label. Okay, so that is how which you can see, the way how you can make use. So which means access a single value, access a single value for a row, or column, for a row or column pair. Okay, so that is how one type which you can make use. The moment when you specify data frame object name dot at attribute followed by row label comma column label. Okay, so if you make use, which means access a single value for a row or column label pair. Same manner, another one within this type, I at the way how you can make use data frame object followed by dot I at attribute name, then use the row index number, comma column index number, which means access single value for a row or column pair. Same thing which you can see, access single value for a row or column pair based on integer position, based on the integer position. So that is how second type which you can make use the attributes at or I at. At means followed by row label or column label. I at means integer position with the help of same like I location which we use integer location, same way which we use here I at. Okay, to access the single value from data frame object. Let's take an example again, same data frame object which we worked with. To access the help of I location, same object data frame which we will take and we can apply. So data frame dot at of, so row label name which we use for, and then column label. Okay, row label Chennai we use and column label which we use schools. Then we'll get the output of single value. Same way df dot I at. Okay, so here we use index numbers to access same value. So 3 means 0, 1, 2, 3. So there are 4 cities which we use: Delhi, Mumbai, Calcutta and Chennai. Delhi is 0 position, Chennai is 4th position, which means 4 will not be considered. Start with 0 means Chennai which takes the position number 3 because it starts with 0. Okay, and 2 columns. So population, hospitals and schools. Population starts with 0. Okay, and then hospitals 1 and this one schools is 2. Okay, 3 comma 2 when you specify, then you will get output such a way that position value which takes place such a way that. Okay, so now same way we can apply these things with another example which we created, like NGOs which they maintain the information of different states. So we'll see practically how we can execute these examples to understand how it works, this particular concept. Selecting row or columns from your data frame with the help of integer location, and uh, another type is selecting or accessing individual value. First import the pandas module, pandas as PD. Then create the dictionary of dictionaries. Okay, once you create the dictionary object, then create the data frame object PD dot data frame of the dictionary object which you can pass here. If you want it, you can print the data frame. This is the data frame. Now you can apply the I location, how you can access the information, that is data frame object name dot I location of, which you can specify 0:2 comma 1:3. You can see clearly the way how you will get the output here. The moment when you apply the I location for your data frame object 0:2, start with 0 row, end with 2, 2 will not be considered here. Okay, that is what this Delhi and Mumbai rows which will take. And here column labels which we specified the position 1 column 3, start with 1 and end with 3 means starts 1 and which goes only up to 2. Okay, so schools, but here 3 will not be considered. So even if you specify, suppose you may have a doubt here, only up to 2 we have here position, then you give 3, so you will get the data. Suppose if you mention here, to understand the concept, suppose instead of 3 you specify 2, what happens in hospitals? Because this end value will not be considered, minus 1 step it will take, because starts with 0 position, counting starts with 0 position, that's why. So this end value will not be considered, less than 1 that value will be considered. Okay, now you understood properly the way how can make use. Now, so same way which you can apply for this particular data frame dot I location of, for example, if you specify 1 3 comma 0 2, let's see now this particular I location what will be the output. Okay, so started with first row and end with 3, which means 2 position which takes place. So 2 position is 0 Delhi, Mumbai 1, Calcutta is the 2 position. That is how information which you will get. Information which you will get as an output. Same way, df dot I location of 0 4, which you want to access all the rows, and if you want to access 0:3 all the columns. Yes, complete data frame object according to the example which we took. Then you can specify the I location, integer location, such a way that then you will get complete information. Same way, df dot I location of, which you can specify all the rows, comma only specific one 1:3. Then hospitals and schools details which you will get. See, hospitals and schools details which you will get. Same way, if you change it, I location of 0:4 all the cities, that is all the rows, comma 0:2 means population and hospitals details which you will get as an output. Just observe the way how we use the integer location. Based on that, the output which you will get for your data frame object which you are accessing or selecting rows or columns based on the integer location, Now same way which you can make use, another type is accessing the individual value. How we can access individual value? We used such a way that, so data frame object followed by dot, then column label of row label, a row name, a row numeric index. So suppose if you use the row name, then see, so population of Delhi city which you will get. So 0 is the, here this name which will be the position of 0. in our data frame, and column is population information which you want to retrieve. Same manner which you can see hospitals of which you can specify Chennai row label. Okay, you can see, so Chennai row and hospitals details output as single value. The way who can get it, how you can get it. Same way df dot, for example, which you want to access with the help of index number which you can access, that is 3 comma 2. Let's see what happens. Sorry, here we need to pass only one value. We made a mistake. Df dot hospitals of only one value, just 3. You pass it. Yes, we made a mistake. Based on the syntax, which we need to pass here only single position value. Okay, that is 3. Same way df dot population also of 1, if you specify, you will get the Delhi population. How you will understand? You just print the data frame. So Delhi population, that is what this. So selecting individual value from the row label or row index, based on the row index. Now here we applied the column label of row index. Okay, so column label hospitals of row index. Okay, 3, that becomes this is the 3. So column label is hospitals which we use. Okay, so 157. Same way population of 1. So that Delhi is the first position of that particular column label, and 1, sorry, Mumbai population will get here because Mumbai is the first position. Okay, so Mumbai population you will get. Suppose if you wanted Delhi population, then you need to specify 0. Let's see, yes, you need to specify the row index, that is 0, then you will get the Delhi population. If you want to get the Chennai population, then df dot population of 3. Yes, you get Chennai population now. So like that individual value which you will be able to access from a data frame with the help of object name dot followed by column label of row name or row label or row index number, which you can specify, then you will be able to extract the single value. Same manner, another type of way which you will be able to access, that is at and at attributes. There are two different attributes which you can make use to access the information, such a way that df dot, that is data frame object at, you will be specifying the format like row label comma column label, row label as well as column label, Chennai row label comma column label hospitals. Okay, then we will get same value earlier which we got 157 when we used along with column label of row index number. Same value you will get now here the moment when you applied the at attribute of values like row label comma column label which you specify. Okay, same way df dot at of, when you say, that is Mumbai row label comma columns population column label. Now see the output. So earlier which we applied object name dot column label of row index 1, the output which we got, same output which you will get now the moment when you apply at attribute of data frame object. Df dot at of column label comma row label comma column label, the syntax which we follow. Same manner which you can make use I at integer position. How it works? Df dot I at of, which you can say, so here there are two parameters for this particular I at which you need to pass. One is row index number, another one is column index. If it is at attribute, there are also two arguments which you need to pass. One is row label, another one is column label, in the form of label names which you pass for at attribute, but I at which becomes integer position which you want to specify numeric values of those rows and column labels in the form of numeric values. Suppose if I specify 3 comma 2, now see the output. Okay, same way df dot I at integer position of 1 comma 2, let's see the output. So 1 comma 2 when you apply, so you got here output as row index 1, that is Mumbai, and column index 2. Okay, so that was like schools, Mumbai city schools details which you got as an output. Okay, so 3 comma 2 which it was specified Chennai city, that particular schools details which you got as an output. Then same way df dot, this is direct one which we are specifying index number. Okay, it will not work like a slice which is direct individual index specification which are providing. So that's why no confusion here, the way how we use the integer position, and the earlier which we use like slicing concept way which we used I location. I location means that column when you represent, okay, so that row 1 and column 2 means 2 will not be considered, 1 will be taken, which means hospitals details which you will get as an output 208. But here, so this is not the way which we applied a high location. This is for direct index number which we are specifying to get the specific value. So that is what you need to understand, the I location, integer location, and integer position. Okay, now same manner which you can apply different ways. We just apply now. What happens? 0 comma 1, let's see the output. 0 1, so 0 row comma 1. So this is for only to understand you which I am applying the multiple ways. 0 comma 0 you apply. Now see the output. So when you apply the 0 comma 0 index, that takes place a population of Delhi city. When you apply the 0 comma 1, you will get the hospitals of Delhi city. Okay, same way which you can apply I at of 1 comma 0. Okay, then you will get the Mumbai population. Same way when you apply the 1 comma 1, Kolkata population. So I at 1 comma 1, 1 is again so Mumbai, so Mumbai city which we got the hospital details. If you wanted the Calcutta population, df dot I at of 2 comma 0, let's say, yes, 2 comma 0, then we will get the population of Calcutta. Same way df dot I at of, which you can specify 3 comma 0, then we will get the Chennai population. We made a mistake here, dot. Okay, see Chennai population, which you will get such a way that output. Now same thing, so if you wanted, you can specify that in the form of script file. Same example which we executed, yes, we can do that. just make use of the same in the form of, let me see, take it as new file, take the example. Now apply the things which you want to execute. Print of df object name dot I location of 0 2 comma, this is slice representation. I location means 1 colon 3, then close the print statement. Same manner, print of df dot I location of 0 colon 3 comma 0 colon 3, then see the output. Same manner, which you want to access the individual value, print individual values. Okay, print of df dot population of row label, and close it. Same way, like this you can add whatever information which you want to get from the data frame. Schools of same way, print of data frame object name dot hospitals of Chennai. Suppose if you want to assign some other object, okay, so df1 equal to df dot, okay, schools of Mumbai. Okay, now you just call the object name which we created now, print of df1, that's it. Okay, like this also you can do. Instead of writing directly print statement, you can assign to another variable object that you can call it in within the print function, such a way that which you can make use. Same manner, at and I at which you want to make use. Okay, print of df dot at of column label Chennai comma, sorry, row label comma column label syntax. I at, same way, print of df dot I at of 3 comma 2. Okay, so that is how which you can make use, the way how we want to access the information. Once you complete an application, then go to file. This is a script mode which we are executing. Script file, Python file. Choose your accessibility location of your computer. Df ilocation.py. Okay, save your application. Now go to run menu, click the run module. that we see all together output. Yes. According to the application which we specified, you will get the output. If you make use the labels for each one, string value within the print statement, according to that, which you will get as an output. This is rows and columns accessing, and now individual value accessing, all which we specified, directly you will see the output. So each one, if you make use like this label to understand what it is information, then you will be able to understand the output of that. See, let's see. So first one which we applied, we are trying to make at least something. So access individual values, then you can specify here print of, that is which we are getting, the first one is Chennai population. Okay, then same way which you can say now this time schools, Chennai schools or schools details. Same way here you can specify Chennai hospitals or hospital details. Then same way here you can specify Mumbai Mumbai schools. Mumbai schools. Okay, so like that which you can apply for your readability of your application which you want to provide, label which you can make use here, string label. You can see now the output. Yes, you can see output access individual values under that Chennai population. Yes, Chennai schools details, Chennai hospitals details, Mumbai schools. So another two which we didn't mention. Like that you can mention all which you want to retrieve information from your application. From your application. So like that which will continue another features of data frame object further classes. So you can practice one of the example which it was given, page number 45, example 33. So you need to create same that particular data frame first with the help of dictionary objects. Then you can work with that slicing, that I location, the way how you can extract the data from data frame object. Okay, thank you.